Kit, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, really good. How does it feel to be back?
Yeah, great. Enjoying every moment being back on the pitch, and it's nice to be back with the team.
Yeah, and a really, really good start as well. What's changed? What feels different? What are the team doing right at the moment?
Yeah, I think obviously just embracing the new manager and his new style of play. Him bedding in confidence into the team and people expressing themselves. So we're really enjoying playing under him, and that's showing on the pitch.
What's Martin like as a coach?
Yeah, he's very intense. He'll be the first to say that. He's very intense, but his knowledge is so good, and you know we've really needed that for the fresh start of the season. Him coming in and implementing his style, and yeah, like I say, just getting our confidence back.
Sorry to put you on the spot here. How many days was it that you were out for?
It was 480 days.
That's a long time.
It is a long time.
How was it when you ran out on the pitch at Brisbane Road? You had that first feeling of being back on the ball in the WSL. How's that feeling?
Do you know what? I thought I'd feel more nervous. I was more nervous for my family because I knew what they would be thinking.
Wait, what would your family be thinking?
Just don't go into any tackles. Just get off the pitch again safe. But no, yeah, over the moon to get out there and get back playing. It's been a long time coming, so yeah, just getting out there, getting my first minutes out of the way. And now I can look to push on for the rest of the season.
Did you have a moment in training or a moment in pre-season where you went into a challenge and you were just like, I'm okay?
No, not really. I know some people do feel like that, but even with the first injury, I never had that moment, you know. I felt confident in the knee. I knew I was ready to get back to training and go into challenges when the physio said that I was allowed to. So yeah, I haven't really thought about the knee since.
Did anything differ? For people that don't know, this is not your first ACL, right?
Yeah.
So explain to people a little bit about the first time around and whether anything was different this time.
I feel like obviously the first time I did it, I didn't assume that it was ACL. It felt like a dislocation. So when I heard the news, obviously it's just completely gutting. But I always say, like, now I've done it twice. It was a blessing. I kind of knew what to expect, which helped me push on in my rehab, actually. Like, I wasn't nervous doing new movements and, like in the gym, for example, like, I wasn't nervous. Whereas the first time I probably was nervous to try stuff again. But I knew that, nothing was going to hurt me. The physios wouldn't tell me to do anything that I wasn't able to do. So I do say that it did help that I'd done it before.
What's harder in the recovery, the psychological part or the physical part?
I mean, the physical part is obviously what it is. It's grueling. You know, you're in early, home late. It's pretty full on. But yeah, I think mentally it's so challenging. There's a lot of days where you don't feel like going in and doing it because everyone else is out on the pitch playing football and that's what you want to do. But I've spoken on it before. I'm so lucky to have the group that I've had. The physios have been outstanding. The team are the team, you know. They're picking me up every day. And I honestly, I wouldn't have been able to get through it without them, especially going through it twice.
Well, you saw how happy they were for you on your first day back out on the grass. They were just buzzing to have you part of the group again.
I got told that they were told not to make it a big deal. They didn't want to make me any more nervous than what I probably was. But after the game had finished, you know, they made a big deal out of it, and that was really nice. Like I say, it's been a long time coming, so I think I've been in and around the team for a long time, but actually getting out on the pitch and back playing games is definitely what I wanted to be doing.
Was there anything in terms of your mindset the second time around that was different? Were there things that you were doing differently? And I'm not talking about recovery, I mean more just in your life, that you're like, okay, I've got this amount of time, I'm going to try and do some things that occupy my mind.
Yeah, I think originally I was like, I'm going to learn a new language, going to learn how to play an instrument, but you actually don't get that time.
Right.
So you probably think, oh, you're not playing, so how else can you fill that space? Like your space is filled. You're in grueling rehab. You're in more than everyone else that's actually in the playing squad. So you don't actually get that time to pick up new little hobbies or whatever. But yeah. I told myself I was going to learn a new language, and it didn't happen.
You can start Duolingo later.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you can get to that when you retire one day. What's it been like in terms of the playing style? Because I suppose a lot's changed now in terms of the 480 days that it's been.
Yeah.
What have you seen over the course of the first couple of games? You think, do you know what, we're in a really different place?
Yeah, I think, like I mentioned, it's just confidence in people. I think we were really lacking that, and you could tell like in the way we were playing. Martin's come in, and you know you get a lot of opportunity to be on the ball with his playing style. So I think naturally your confidence is lifted. And like I say, we've got such a great group that we lift each other anyway. So it's been really nice, actually.
Are there challenges that you set yourself when you knew that you were coming back? I assume you just want to get back playing, and that's the most important thing. But have you got things that you put in the distance? You're like, I'd like to do that.
Not really. I try not to put too much pressure on it because, yeah, it's my second ACL injury, and like you say, I just want to be back playing. I want to stay fit and healthy, and as long as I'm doing all the right things on the pitch and off the pitch, then there's no reason that I won't be able to do that. But obviously, yeah, you have team goals and whatever for the season, so that's stuff that we work towards. But at the minute, I think the most important thing is that we got our confidence back and we started playing good football, and we're doing that, so it's nice.
Yeah, I know another big thing for Martin as well is hard work. He's like, you'll do the running,
Yep.
and we'll outrun opponents. How have you found that fitness element? Because it's one thing to come back, right? It's another thing to be at your very best sharpness-wise and fitness-wise.
Yeah.
Where are you currently at, and how have you found that?
Yeah, it's been an eye-opening. He's, like I say, he's very demanding, very intense. But it suits us. I feel like we're a good team when we press high and we can win the ball back high. You see our 2 goals against Everton came from winning the ball back and finishing. Obviously, a shot from the halfway line doesn't happen often, but it's because we've won the ball back quickly and we get those opportunities. So it's been good. Everyone's working hard, and he seems happy with that. So they're both correlating, which is nice as well.
We need to talk about your summer, because you got the opportunity to go to Switzerland.
Switzerland was really good. We went out to watch the Finnish girls play. They played against Norway. And then we also managed to get tickets to a Spain game as well that we watched, and they played Belgium, which was
good
really
game to
cool.
go to, that one.
Yeah, it was a great game, yeah, full of goals.
Yeah.
But the country is beautiful. I'd heard good things, but until you see it in person, like, it honestly is incredible.
How was it going? I mean, I saw those pictures of you going out to support the girls. It looked like really, really nice that you had that moment, you had that bit of time. Did you manage to get some time away from the game, or was it literally just in that 10 minutes afterwards?
We stayed out for like 5 days, I think it was, so 4 nights. We got a good amount of time to explore. We stayed in a little town called Sion, which was quite far out, but we were in good distance to other places. So we did a hike one day that was honestly incredible. And yeah, we visited a few towns and got to a couple of matches.
Yeah, the country looks like it's been photoshopped, doesn't
Yeah, it does. It really
as soon as you get to a high point, it's just unbelievable. Okay, now tell me about your camper van.
Yeah.
What brought this on, and why did you decide to get a hold of and refurbish a camper van?
Yeah, so we'd spoken about it for a while, me and my partner, and then all of a sudden her brother-in-law rang her and was like, my neighbour's selling a van. It's quite cheap, do you want to have a look? So we went and had a look, bought it, and we was like, right, we're doing it then, we're converting a camper. And then over the next couple of weeks, put every bit of spare time that we had into it, and we managed to get it done. And that was before I went to Switzerland. So we managed to stay away in it once before we went on our little break.
What's it got in it?
We've gone for a high up bed. So then underneath in the boot area is like all the storage for like kayak, bikes if we take them away, and all of our clothes and stuff. And then we've got sink, seats we need to get a fold down table. It's not completed yet, but we've put in a window as well. We need to put in another window. It's all carpeted. We blocked off the front.
Are you doing this all yourself as well?
Yeah, we did it ourselves, with help from my partner's brother-in-law.
Amazing, that is so good. What a project that is.
Yeah, it was good.
That is so cool. Is there anywhere that you're like, right, one day we're going to go there in the camper van?
So we love a UK holiday because you don't really get to travel too much in the summer, and I've got a dog. So we like taking her on holiday. So we travel a lot to Wales or Cornwall. So I think our next trip will probably be somewhere like that.
Epic. Right, take me into this weekend. Is it fair to say this would be the biggest test so far?
Yeah, for sure. I think we had a good pre-season, an unbeaten pre-season, and then obviously we've had 2 really good games where we have dominated in parts of the game. But I think, we're going into this game feeling confident. 2 clean sheets, 2 wins. Obviously they're a top side, and we know what threats they have. So it's about who turns up best on the day, which I think we can fully give them a good game.
Best of luck this weekend.
Thank you very much.